And here is today's episode for August the 16th. August the 16th. Just happened to be my birthday. I know. Thank you for your messages. By the way, if you haven't yet, there's still time. TWEERSTEWART. Anyway, on with the show. How to practice ad-libbing skills. Yeah, really looking at the world around you is really going to help your ad-libbing skills. Why do you want ad-libbing skills? Well, particularly if you're working at a radio station or a TV station, particularly if you have to be able to do a commentary at an event. It could be a fair, a fete, a football match. Particularly if you're doing things like unboxings. Maybe you are taking live calls into a radio show or even a podcast show. Maybe you're doing some live streaming on a video. All of these kinds of things will help you to be much more confident in ad-libbing skills. Even in a scripted studio situation, something goes wrong, a guest doesn't appear, you have to fill for time, fill for 30 seconds, we'll get that guest back up. Yeah, all of these kinds of situations, it's useful to be able to speak off the top of your head. Yeah, had to have something to say in your back pocket or up your sleeve. We've mentioned lots of bodily parts there, haven't we? But what can you do to practice your ad-libbing skills? So, yeah, look at the world around you. And on your walk or commute to work, obviously, be careful if you're driving, take an effort to notice what you pass by. Perhaps take a different route occasionally. This will force yourself to see what's different and then sharpen your awareness. Increase your confidence by giving an out-loud running commentary. Obviously, that's a bit of a problem on public transport. I get that. You'll probably be thrown off. You'll certainly get a seat to yourself, so maybe not all bad. And do that running commentary of what you notice, possibly even if it's just in your head. Non-stop. The colours, who is doing what they look like, your observations, your internal thoughts. Just keep that commentary going. So not just, over there's a woman putting out the bins and there's a siren in the distance. But specifics. Paint word pictures. A middle-aged woman, I'd put her about 45, coming down the garden path, a small brown food waste bin in her left hand. She's used her other hand on her right knee as a bit of a support as she bends down, leaves that plastic bin on the grass verge. It's underneath a blossoming tree. I think it might be an apple tree there. Some of the blossom just blown off the branches. In light breeze we've got here. It's landed on the woman. She stands up, brushes it off her shoulder. She makes her way back up the path to her front door. In the distance, the sound of an approaching siren, most likely from the ambulance station that's based a couple of miles away. That kind of thing. Yeah. The colours, what is happening, what somebody looks like, what they're doing, an interpretation. And don't forget the sounds you hear as well as the sights you see. And that will help you in your ad-libbed fluency. Tomorrow on the show, we're going to wrap up presenting unboxing videos. Do you see what I did? As Get a Better Broadcast, Podcast and Voiceover Voice continues. From London, I'm Peter Stewart.